Good morning, it's Peter here of Peter and Doxie sailing from New South Wales to Queensland, and today is day 127. I've literally just left Sea Hill Point, which is that behind me. It is a drizzly grey day at the moment. So far we haven't really been rained on, but yeah, it's coming. So today heading to Great Keppel Island, probably about 5 hours or so. To be honest, I've just got the jib up today because the wind's expected to come up, and I just feel like doing a bit of a cruise and just take it as it comes. It's sort of hard to predict, really. It is lower than forecast so far, but that can change. Anyway, this is what I'm looking at the moment. Okay, so somewhere up ahead is Great Keppel Island. There's a few little islands on the way, and I can see one of them there just next to the mast. This is the northern extremity of Curtis Island. So if you saw yesterday's video, we came through the Narrows, which is a narrow between Curtis Island and the mainland, which is back there. See, about 4 or 5 boats still there. It was a nice little anchorage, actually. It was a very nice night's sleep. So not complaining about it at all. Very good. I should have got slightly going earlier, or going slightly earlier even, because the tide's slightly against me now, but yeah, you know how it is. Had my first decent sleep for a while. Wasn't going to let that go in a hurry. Having said that, it's only 7:47 now, so when I do a sleep in, that's about the extent of it. So anyway, we are motor sailing at the moment just to get out of the current of the estuary here. That looks like it could be Great Keppel in the distance. The clouds lifted a bit. Alrighty, it is coffee time. Well, I've got the awning up. Personally, I don't like sailing with it very much. Simply because it just restricts your view and everything, and your ability to stand up and look out over the top of the Dodger, but we'll see how we go for a while. The drizzle comes and goes, but it's okay like this. So we can come over here and we can see Peak Island and Divided Island over there. We can actually see Great Keppel through on the horizon. When the rain clears, you can see how the rain's going ashore there into the mainland. The hills are just catching it, making the water look very grey. Alright, well the wind's disappeared, probably because we're inside a rain squall at the moment. We had a bit of wind leading into it as normal, but now nothing, nor any visibility. There's another piece of traffic coming the other way, and there's the AIS. And the only other one out here that I can see, at least anyway. Got a reef in. He's probably read the same forecast I had, so he's going with the tide at least. And more company. Not sure what that is. This looks like it could be trouble. Okay, this looks like our next bit of weather. We deliver a bit of wind, and maybe there's Peak Island coming up. At least I can see it now. It's disappeared into the mist many times. And Great Keppel through there if you can see it. And it's a little bit rolly here at the moment, but we are over a relatively shallow patch, and when I say that, it's 7 meters as opposed to about 12 or 11. So you can see our next bit of weather's coming. Hopefully it's going more to the northwest, I'd like to think, and it may actually miss us, although I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of the squall, so long as it's not overpowering, which it shouldn't be. It makes me feeling a bit of warmth in the sun too at the moment. Well, not direct sun, but I can feel that it's there. So I'm assuming it's doing something for the panels too, which would be kind of nice. But yeah, she's a bit rocky rolly at the moment, and not quite sure. That looks like some settlement there. Okay, that squall's come through, and yeah, we're going along quite well now, just under the jib. So it's a little bit as expected. Just took a while to get here. That goes Peak Island there. Now we're moving. Looks like there's a yacht, catamaran there under power, just towards the mainland there, going south. A smart move. And Peak Island. At least we can see it. Wouldn't want to be passing it in the mist as a first option. See, the rain's now gone inland to the mainland. Well, into the mainland, maybe inland, who knows. Okay, and the next island's coming up. And GKI in the distance. And actually, oh, hold the camera still. Actually, patches of blue starting to show around the place. We can only hope. As usual, it doesn't show on video, but these waves and swells were getting pretty large, and taking them beam on, we were corkscrewing all over the place. I was trying to hang on to the wheel with my knee in one hand while I tried to video, and yeah, that went a bit south. The old resort's there. There's some houses up there, I'm not quite sure. Right, anchored here at Fisherman's Beach. Took a few guys because it was blustery and yeah, anyway. I am here and so far so good. Not exactly inviting weather. Hopefully that comes good. I haven't looked at the forecast yet, because it is what it is. Right, I need to go and tidy up inside now and get myself something to eat. And here comes the ferry from GKI, I assume coming from Yeppoon. Goes into the beach there, and that's the old resort. I think it was Great Keppel Resort or something, Great Keppel Island, I think that's just what it was called. There's actually an airfield in the back there too. Things seem to have calmed down a little bit now, and the sun's even trying to come out, so let's hope. Well, I've sat here for a while at this anchorage, and to be honest, it's pretty rolly. So I've just talked to a friend who's around the other side. He says it's not too bad around there, so I think I'm going to give it a go. What is going on? Right, just motoring around now to the north side of the island, well, northwest I guess it is, about 5 o'clock, and just going past the bar and restaurant and everything over there. The seagulls are having a nice time, that's for sure. Just coming down to the channel here now. Goes between these two islands, Great Keppel and I can't remember the one. There we go, just coming through the channel. The further cove or beach is Svenson's, and the nearer one around that way is Leeks. So, oh well, that's Fisherman's. Looking back now. Well, end of a day. I thought it was end of a day, and now it's another end of a day. Same day. Yeah, I was anchored in Fisherman's Beach, which is sort of the Yeppoon facing side, or mainland facing side of Great Keppel Island. It's where the resort is, or was. Sorry, it's not there anymore. It's just the ruins thereof. Yeah, and it was pretty rolly and quite intense as the some of the swells wrapped around the point. So yeah, I chatted to a friend of mine who's got his boat over on where I am now, and he says, yeah, it's better here. So I thought, oh, got enough daylight, let's do it. So I just motored around basically. It's not quite Svenson's Beach. Not quite sure what this one's called. We'll worry about that in the morning. So yeah, motored around, found an anchorage, which is less rolly. It's not rolly. That's just Great Keppel Island. But just as I was coming in, I was putting the anchor down, down comes this squall, and all hell broke loose. The wind was just ripping across the water. So anyway, it should be all good now, and I'm glad to be sitting down and having a glass of red and settle in. And I think we've got another day of blow and stuff here tomorrow, and then it should start coming good on Monday. So let's have a look. Hopefully it'd be nice to go and have an explore around. I just don't feel sort of inclined to launch the dinghy or anything when it's like this, and it's just not nice if the rain keeps coming through anyway. So anyway, enough of that. I'm going to wrap up now, so don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Oh, and there's a new thing too, only if you feel that it warrants it, but you may have a hype feature down below here, which you can nominate videos that you like to hype them up, as it were. Anyway, only if you think it's worthwhile, and only if you can see it. Thank you for following along. This is Dawn Raider, out.